today I want you to sit in Virasana, if you can sit in Virasana. So you can even sit on 2 bricks. If one brick is too little, you can sit on 2 bricks, or you have one and the other one halfway up. So see how, if you don't have any issues in your knees, then you sit with your knees back, with your knees back, with your feet back. There we have Igor. Hi Igor, you're sitting in Virasana. And then make sure when you look at your feet that you have a space in between your hips and your heels. And that the inner feet, they're parallel towards each other. The outer ankle bones, don't let them puff out to the side, because then they hurt you. So the outer ankle bones have to resist in. And if you cannot manage to resist the outer ankle bones in, then you just need to sit higher. And extend your arms towards, your hands towards your knees a moment. Press well your shin bones down. Your sitting bones, press them into your support. Lift your chin a little bit, Delia, lift your chin. Press your sitting bones into the support. And then your hip bones, don't let them drop towards your thighs. Lift them away from your thighs. Then join your palms. First spread your palms from the center out towards your fingertips. Then join your palms and bring the base of your thumbs to touch the base of your sternum and the top of the nails of your thumbs to touch the top of your sternum. Look down as well, that your hands are in the center, that your elbows are in line. Then look straight ahead. Spread well your clavicles and Igor, lift a little bit your elbows, lift them. And then close your eyes. So the nails of the thumbs are touching your t-shirt, your skin there as well. And the rest of your fingers are pointing slightly towards me. Then feel the contact with the shin bones and the floor. Spread the soles of your feet from your big toe towards the little toes. And the nails of your little toes, they want to be on the floor as well. And then your thighs are dropping towards your knees. Again, your hip bones are lifting up. Shoulder blades are moving into the body. The back of your armpit chest is coming forward. And the front of your armpit chest is lifting up. And feel the pressure onto your hands. Feel that it is the same on both sides. And then use the pressure of your hands to open the center chest more. Imagine someone holding your hips down, and then you want to lift your chest away from your hips without lifting your shoulders. And with your inhalation, lift your spine, open the center chest. And when you exhale, release all the tension in your face, in your shoulders, around your navel. Completely let go. Silently chant the 3 Oms, and then we do them together. Then feel that your chest is still lifted, away from your hips, away from the floor. Your clavicles are spreading, and with your next exhalation, lower your head down. Allow your mind to flow into the space of your heart. Keep your armpits up, and with your next exhalation, drop your arms and lift your head up. And then stay there a moment with your eyes closed. Feel your sitting bones pressing down. Feel your shoulders align with your hips. Keep spreading your clavicles. Crown of your head is facing the ceiling. And your ears are in line with your shoulders. And be aware of your own existence in this present moment. Free from the past and free from the future. And then very gently open your eyes. And then just release your right leg and place your right leg into Marichasana. Hold on to your shin bone so you can lift well your spine up. If you don't have any issues with your knee, you leave your leg like it is, Mary, and the others you can take your heel a little bit more back towards its own sitting bone. Because when the Marichasana leg is more diagonally, it's not perpendicular. And then interlock your fingers. Have your right index finger to the top. Turn your palms and then bring the back of your hands onto your head. Be careful that you're not looking towards the floor and your head drops forward. Again, the crown of your head is facing the ceiling. Press your left shin bone well down. Take your elbows, take them back without pushing the lower ribs forward. Take them as much back so that you can feel your shoulder blades resisting in. And the same amount your shoulder blades are resisting in, the abdomen has to resist back. And keep your elbows back and very gently see if you can extend your arms up behind your ears. If it's not possible, you keep them in front of your ears. And extend up. Extend from your elbows up towards your wrists. Mary, take a little bit your chin down. And from your elbows towards your shoulders, extend your biceps down. Squeeze your elbows, Anna, squeeze your elbows. Then press your left shin bone down. Lift both of your hip bones, lift them up. Feel that you create more space in your sacrum when you do this. And when you exhale, turn towards your right, even if it's only a little bit. Press the inner right foot down. Don't let the knee drop to the side. Inhale, you lift up. Exhale, turn. With your ears in line with your shoulders. Extend the base of your thumbs up and the little finger side, take it down. And then exhale, come back forward. Take your arms down. Release your right leg back and then bend the left. And look at the color of your foot. If you can take the heel back, lift up your spine first, that you're not sinking back. So you really want to lift. Your sacrum wants to move into the body. And then change the interlock, put the left index finger to the front, turn your palms, and first take them on top of your head. And Debbie, you can even leave your hands like this if you cannot extend them, and then you can just turn if this is possible for you. And then all the rest of us, take your elbows back, press the inner left foot down, exhale, extend your arms up. See if they can go behind your ears. Then the right shin bone down, the left inner foot down so that the knee is not moving to the left. Extend well your arms, grip your elbows still, yeah, grip your elbows. Inhale, lift up, don't sink back with your sacrum. Your sacrum is to push into the body. Exhale and then turn towards the left and keep your ears in line with your shoulders. Press your left foot down, keep your arms straight, Mary. Inhale, lift up, so you can extend a little bit more the base of your thumbs. The little finger side is coming more down, and you can feel this reaction in the sides of your neck. Inhale, lift up, squeeze your elbows. Exhale, turn. And then come back to the center, release your arms. One more time, take the leg back. And then just interlock your thumbs and take your arms up. You can keep them halfway, Debbie, if this is okay. Oh, well, if you can do this, yes. Press your shin bones down, your sitting bones, press them down. Feel that you're more onto the front of your sitting bones. And then lift your hip bones up. And extend your fingers up towards the ceiling. Feel that you're lifting your spine out of your hips. And then change the interlock of your thumbs. Let your nails extend up towards the ceiling. Have your outer arms compact, your shoulders compact, and your hips swell. Your outer hips are gripping one towards the other. And then release your arms, take them forward, come up onto your knees, tuck your toes under, and do Uttanasana. If you have your brick there, you can squeeze with your inner heels the brick. See that your toes, that you have a space between each toe. And then let yourself hang. Look at your kneecaps, draw them up. Feel that you're not pushing your buttocks back. Your sitting bones are in line with your heels. And press well the base of your big toes down. The head is dropping, but your shoulders are moving away from the floor. And place your hands onto your hips, look along the floor, and then come up. And then we're going to lie down first, and then we can all have, do we all have a bolster? I think we all have a bolster there, so get your bolster. If you don't have the bolster, just show you. Have your bolster and have the blanket. Have the blanket for your head, and then you just lie in Supta Sukhasana. So you sit on the floor, cross your legs as much as you can cross your legs. If you can go back onto the bolster, go back if you don't have lower back issues. If you have lower back issues, have your bolster a little bit more away so that you have a hand there in between. Otherwise, have it very close towards you. Lift your sternum and then move back towards the bolster. Have the blanket for your head, for your neck as well. But then again, take the back of your head, the occipital bone, and extend it away from your shoulders. And then take your arms down first and close your eyes. If you need a support for your thighs, you can put your bricks there or a blanket in between your shin bones and your feet. Otherwise, close your eyes. Look first. Have your palms turned up. Turn your palms up, Igor, your right hand. And Maria, see if you can cross your legs a little bit more. And then remember, your tongue has to drop down. Your eyeballs are dropping down. Inhale, exhale through your nostrils. Then open your eyes a moment and just as we have done sitting up, only that now we take the hands underneath the blankets, interlock your fingers, lift your head, lift the blanket and see if you can interlock the fingers practically behind your head, only that you have your blanket in between. If this is too much for your shoulders, just interlock behind the head. Let me see. And then close your eyes again. So, yes. So you have your head in your hands, but the blanket is in between. Debbie, if this is too much for the shoulder, then you just take it under your head. Close your eyes. Long, smooth inhalations. Long, smooth exhalations. And then don't puff your abdomen up. Allow the gravity to do its work. The abdomen is dropping down. Your chest is lifting because you've got the bolster there behind you. Your elbows are dropping down. And feel the sides of your neck, your armpits, your shoulders. Long, smooth inhalations and long, smooth exhalations. Then keep your eyes closed. Lift your head a little bit. Change the interlock of your fingers. And then the cross of your legs. And feel that the cross of your legs is in line with your sacrum, with your spine, and with your head. Then observe your right arm, your right shoulder, left arm, left shoulder. feel the same, or if you have more tension on one side than the other. And let the abdomen drop. Base of your throat is dropping down as well. Then bend your legs, open your eyes, bend your legs. Keep your feet wide as your mat, and then join your knees. Take your arms out. Feel your shoulders. Take your arms up towards the ceiling, but let your shoulders drop. So do not lift your shoulders. Your shoulders belong to the back of your body, so they have to go back. Then you interlock all the fingers again. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. And when you exhale, take your arms back and close your eyes again. Press your upper arms, press them into your blanket if you reach there. Press them into the blanket so you can feel that your shoulder blades are moving in more. And then again, it's the base of your thumbs wants to go further forward, and the little finger side is coming more back towards your head. Your elbows locked, and from your elbows extend towards your wrists, and from your elbows back towards your inner shoulders. And take your arms back up. Change the interlock of your fingers. One more time, take your arms back. And then this time, join your feet, just join the soles of your feet, let your knees go out to the side, and see how close you can bring your feet towards your bodies. Supta Baddha Konasana with the legs. And then feel that your thighs are moving towards your knees. The outer feet are pressing down, and your hip bones are lifting up. Your pubis as well is lifting up towards your chest. And then close your knees, open your eyes, take your arms back, release your fingers, and then turn towards your right side. Take the bolster away, take the blanket away, And then just do Adho Mukha Virasana. Join your big toes, widen your knees. I will be brave now and take my top off and extend forward in Adho Mukha Virasana. And see if your buttocks can stay onto your heels, and then see how far can you extend your palms forward. Keep your elbows there away from the floor. And then your hip bones, remember your hip bones, they have to move forward towards your chest. Your inner thighs from the knees move back towards your groins. And then inhale, come up, tuck your toes under. Exhale, come up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look at your hands so the front of your spine stays long. Then release your head. Press your palms down to lift your trunk up towards the ceiling. Don't think of pushing your trunk towards your legs. Lift it up towards the ceiling. Then the roots of your thighs, first you lift them up and then you press them back. Spread well open the back of your legs. Then take the corners of your abdomen, take them down. Take them up, up. Now we have to take them. And then walk forward. Look forward, don't look down. Look forward like concave Uttanasana. Have your sitting bones. See that you're not leaning back with your sitting bones. Have your sitting bones right over your hips. Yes, well done. All of you have them. Yes, well done, Mary. If you don't reach the floor, hold on to your shin bones. Then with your next exhalation, spread your navel bend. Then bring your hands onto your hips. Look along the floor. Press your big toes down. Inhale, come all the way up. Look up towards the ceiling first. Keep the base of your throat broad and then look straight ahead. And then stay like this on your mat and walk forward. Walk to the front of your mat and stand there in Tadasana. Look straight ahead. Then your shoulders, are they moving forward or are they moving back? The tip of your shoulders have to move back. Then the arms are extending down, your legs are extending down. Thighs are moving back, feel the weight onto your heels. And you inhale, raise your arms up for Urdhva Hastasana. Thighs back, Paula, push your thighs back. Good. And lift, Anna, all of you, lift from your pubis up. Feel that you're lifting your pubis towards your navel so that all the organs of your abdomen can go back. Then look up in between your hands and with your next exhalation, bend your legs for Utkatasana. If your period girls stay in Tadasana and then extend your arms up. Come a little bit forward with your trunk, Mary. The skin of your shin bones, they have to hit back. And take your groins down. Lift your abdomen up. Then press into your heels, come back up, and release your arms down in Tadasana. Feel the weight onto your heels. The middle buttock, they have to press forward. The thighs have to press back to make your abdomen vertical. Not to turn your pelvis, but just to have your abdomen perpendicular. Then one more time. Inhale, raise your arms, lift your arms, because with your arms lifted, You extend your spine more. Thighs back, Ego Mary, thighs back. Inhale, exhale, bend your legs. Utkatasana. And extend your arms. So your wrists are in line with your shoulders, in line with your hips. Good. A little bit lower down there. Lift from your pubis, all of you, lift from your pubis to your navel. And the next inhalation, calm down and extend your legs for Uttanasana. Release your trunk, look at your knees that they look alike. Squeeze your outer shin bones, your outer thighs. And then use your head now like a weight. Extend your head down. Only your shoulders are moving away from the floor. And now take the corners of your abdomen down. And your sacrum, take it more into the body. Then take your hands down, step your right leg back, big step, then the left leg, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And release the back of your head. Okay. And extend your calves towards your heels, lift your thighs more, Divya, lift your thighs. From your wrists towards your hips, one straight line. Your hip bones towards your chest. And then from the sitting bones, you want to extend towards your heels. The heels are moving away from your sitting bones. Then look forward, step your right leg in between your hands. Keep the leg bent first, keep the back leg, keep the back heel up and look along the floor. Keep your leg bent. You can take your leg, so have your leg, your thigh parallel towards the floor. And then all of you think which is your right hand and put your right hand onto your sacrum. And then turn your right shoulder on top of the left. Keep your ears in line with your shoulders. Don't collapse the back leg. Extend well your left calf towards the heel. Turn your navel towards your right thigh. And then extend the top arm up. And then look towards your right thumb. Keep your left clavicle spreading. Don't take your left shoulder towards the ear. The inner left knee lifted up. And turn your navel more towards your right thigh. Exhale, come down. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay there. Just well, your Adho Mukha Svanasana, lift your thighs up. Push from the root of your thighs back. Then step your left leg forward and keep the leg bent. Keep the back leg, keep the back calf extending towards the heel. Keep your ears in line with your shoulders. And then take your left hand onto your sacrum. And first turn your shoulder, your left shoulder in line with the right shoulder. Don't let your right shoulder go to the ear. Spread well that clavicle. Turn your navel towards the left thigh. And then see, can you lift the top arm up and look up towards the left thigh. And the inner right knee, lift it up. Exhale, come back down, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep your feet apart. When you inhale, extend your arms. When you exhale, extend your legs. Stay in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Then look forward, step your left leg forward. Then the right leg. Uttanasana. Be careful that you're not pushing your buttock back. Bring your sitting bones right over your heels. And not to fall over, you have to push your inner thighs back. Then look along the floor. Place your hands onto your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. Look up towards the ceiling. And then look straight ahead. Extend your arms down for Tadasana. Close your eyes a moment and feel the weight onto your heels. Or feel where you feel the weight onto your feet. Should be more onto your heels. Pull your pubis up towards your navel and take your armpits away from your outer hips. Then open your eyes one more time. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Utkatasana. Bend your legs for Utkatasana. Pull your pubis up, Anna. Pull your pubis up. Then inhale, come down. Exhale, extend your legs for Uttanasana. Then again, inhale, bend your legs. This time, step your left leg back. And then the right one. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And feel that your shoulders are not dropping towards your ears. And then once more, look forward towards your hands. Step your right leg in between your hands. This time, turn your right foot. Keep your leg bent. Bring the heel down. Let's turn the left foot. Bring your heel down so that the right heel is in line with the left arch. Take your right hand to the inside and then your left hand onto your hips. And then first take the whole of your abdomen back so you don't do a valley in the back of your spine. Then take your left shoulder back. Take your ears in line with your shoulders. Take your left thigh, push it back. And then take the top arm up and extend the top arm up. Look up towards the left thumb. Inhale, lift from your pubis towards your diaphragm, towards your clavicles. And when you exhale, from your shoulders, extend back. And come back down, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay there. Extend your arms, extend your legs. Remember not to attack the body. Just use your breath. And then look forward, step your left leg forward. If you cannot reach with one step, do two steps. Turn your right foot in and then take your left hand to the inside and take the top arm up. So the left arm is pushing against the knee or the leg, wherever you reach. The abdomen, take it back and extend the top arm up and look up towards your right thumb. If you can, then bend a little bit more the leg. Mareike as well, if you can, bend a little bit more the leg. And then not only the abdomen turns up towards the ceiling, but it moves as well towards your chest. And keep the back leg straight. And then exhale, come back down, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push your front thighs towards the back thighs. And then let the back thighs turn from inside out. And then look forward, step your right leg forward this time, then the left leg. Do Uttanasana first. And then look along the floor, place your hands onto your hips. Inhale, come all the way up, look up towards the ceiling, and then just look straight ahead. And then turn towards me. And then you need a chair now. It doesn't have to be a yoga chair. You can have any chair you have, a blanket or a bolster. As we have the bolster, you can use the bolster. And then, where's my bolster? Probably bolster or a blanket, it depends. And Delia, if you're small, then probably use a bolster better. I show you first. So you sit on your chair. Any chair will do. So one leg is again like we've done in Marichasana. I just showed you from the side, but we have to start with the left leg first. So I should just turn around. Yes, correct. The left leg. So you sit and then you bring the knee onto the bolster, onto the blanket. So you need a little bit of support. And can you see I'm already doing this? So you don't want to do this. So you want to lift your hips up. But then you don't want to pull your heel towards your buttock. Just see if you can take your heel to extend into your hand. And then with the other hand, you can just hold on to. If the bolster is too big, you can put a blanket as well, because we are all different heights. So the left leg is bending and the other leg is here. And the other hand you can have here, so you can lift your hip bone up. And then instead of pulling the foot towards you, see if the foot can extend into the hand. So left leg back first. And you can sit only with your right sitting bone onto the chair. So the left one is off the chair. And that leg is perpendicular. And then look straight ahead. See if you can hold your foot or use a belt. If you cannot hold your foot, use a belt. But lift from your pelvis up towards your chest. Look straight ahead. Left armpit chest is coming forward. Your clavicles are spreading. And then see, can the foot resist into your hand? So as if you want to create a little bit more space into your knee. And then lift your pelvis up. Don't drop your hip bones. Extend your leg a little bit, your foot a little bit more into your hand. And then release your leg very gently. Release your leg and move to the other side. Don't turn the chair. Only me, I turn the chair. You can just move to the other side. Left sitting bone onto the chair. You bend your leg. So it's like when we do it lying down, actually. Only that the foot is now resisting back. The second time you take it towards us. So don't do like I do, that I push my abdomen forward. So really lift your pubic plate up. Your left hip bone lifted away from your thigh. Put your left hand then onto the seat of the chair and then resist the foot away. Resist the foot into the hand. The right armpit chest is coming forward. And then you look straight ahead. Have your ears in line with your shoulders. And lift pubis to navel, navel to diaphragm. And then see that one side is easier than the other. Keep breathing. The left hip bone, can you lift it away from your thigh? Good. And then one more, be careful when you put the leg down. One more time, the other leg. Once more, turn. And this time, if you can, if you don't have any knee issues, and Mary, you can stick a sock inside of your knee, something, or a belt, maybe a little bit rolled belt if you have problems with your knees. You can roll your belt up a little bit and put it in here. Or if you have, you can put one of the bandages. So now you're holding your foot, and now see, can you bring your heel to touch your buttock? And keep lifting your pubic plate. And then can you go with the other hand and hold the foot as well? So both hands are holding the foot. And then you can see, can you touch your buttock? Or even can you go next to your hip and look straight ahead. Lift pubis to navel to diaphragm. Don't take the leg too close, Mary. And the others as well if you have problems with your knee. And then press, but press your right foot down. Don't forget about the right foot. Right big toe down. And then keep lifting pubis to navel to diaphragm. Keep your clavicles spread. Your shoulder blades, feel them moving into the body. And breathe. And then very gently release your leg and turn to the other side. I'm sure that some of us feel the thighs and some of us don't feel anything. But you shouldn't feel any pain in the knee. So take the other leg. First have a support there. Make sure that the thigh is perpendicular. Then the left thigh is pushing down. And then see, can you draw your heel or close towards your buttock or even next to your hip. And then can you touch with the other hand as well and help. Don't push your ribs forward. Look straight ahead, ears in line with your shoulders. And then lift the front spine up. Well done. You're all better than me. And lift up, Anna, lift up bottom sternum to top sternum, pubis to navel. Your armpit chest, the right one especially, take it forward, the back of your armpit chest. And then release, very gently release. Then we do one more standing, so you can, later we need the chair again, but first we do one more standing. Take the chair out of the way, and we are going to do Virabhadrasana 1. So, stand in the middle of your mat. Do Tadasana first. Extend your arms down. Squeeze your outer shin bone, squeeze your thighs, your outer hips. Extend your arms down. The arms are moving down, the legs are moving down, and the spine is lifting up. The crown of your head is well, lift it up. From your pubis, lift up, so that you feel that the abdomen is contained. All the organs in the abdomen are in their proper space. They're not spilling out. Then spread your arms out to the sides. So for Virabhadrasana 1, if you look into the Book of Light on Yoga, first he does the arms. And Debbie, keep your arms down. Turn your arms up, take your arms back, and then raise your arms up. If you can, you join your palms, but don't cross your thumbs. If this is too difficult, just cross your thumbs like this. You can cross your thumbs when your hands are on this, but I don't want you to cross your thumbs when you do this. Then you have to have your thumbs together. Okay. Then inhale, bend your legs, jump or step your legs apart. Extend your arms up. And then again, your thighs back, your middle buttock forward to make your abdomen vertical. Then turn your left foot inward. Lift the heel, turn it out more. Turn the whole of your right leg to the right. And then your trunk, turn your trunk towards the right. The left hip is rolling forward, the right hip is rolling back. Then remember, press your big toe down. Remember from last week, press the big toe down when we had it on the brick so that the groin can move into the body and your right outer hip stays up. Then look up towards your hands. Don't let your hands go back. Your fingertips are pointing up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift up more. Exhale, bend your right leg. Bend to right angle. From your groin towards, yeah, well done. From your groin towards the inner knee. Then the inner knee resists towards the outer knee. And if you can keep looking up and extend your fingers up towards the ceiling. Roll your left hip a little bit more forward. Then look straight ahead, re-extend the leg, turn your legs to the front. Just memorize if your fingertip, if you cross your thumbs, which thumb is at the front. Release your arms a moment. Take them onto your hips, elbows back. And Maria, you widen a little bit, the Italian Maria, widen a little bit your legs. Good. And then one more time, spread your arms, turn your palms, take them back, thighs are resisting back, and then take your arms up. Okay. Mareike, you have to turn your left heel out a little bit. And then turn all of you, your right heel in, right heel out, and then the whole of your left leg, turn it to the left. And then press your left big toe down. So the groin moves into the body, the left hip stays back, your right hip is rolling forward, abdomen is straight. Look up, extend your fingers up, and when you exhale, bend the leg. And keep your right leg extending back. And keep breathing, stay there. Feel your shoulder blades pushing into the body. So there's no pain when you look up, but if you have pain in your neck, look forward. And look forward, press your foot down, re-extend the leg. Turn your feet to the front. Take your arms halfway and then close your legs again. Jump or step them together. Then go and get your chair again. Have your chair, have your brick. You can have, if you're tiny, Delia, have a blanket here. The rest of you, if you want a blanket for your shin bone, you can use it as well. And then have your brick as well. And then have your brick in between your wrists, like this. Don't have your brick here, where then the wrists close. So have your brick, your wrists here against the brick. And then you bring your elbows onto the seat of the chair. And then you have to walk your legs back until your legs become perpendicular. If you cannot do this, Igor, you can just keep your arms extended, which is probably even more difficult. So bring your elbows onto the seat of the chair, walk your legs back, look at your thighs. The thighs have to be perpendicular. Then don't lift your shin bones off the floor, like when you sat in Virasana. The shin bones have to move down. There is enough space for your head to drop down towards the floor. The abdomen is moving up. So first press your shin bones down, your calves, extend them towards your heels, and then press the bricks with your palms. The fingertips are pointing up towards the ceiling. Feel your lower ribs, don't let them drop down. They have to spread from the center out towards the side. Let me see. And then they move towards the hip. Oh, well done, you are. Oh, yeah, you are tall, Debbie. You could put a blanket here, put a blanket or put your bolster here. Put your bolster onto the seat of the chair because you are tall. And then listen, stay where you are. Feel your shin bones onto the floor. There shouldn't be a space between your shin bones and your mat. And then take your thumbs back with the brick to touch your shoulder blades. And let your head hang. The more the head is hanging, the more the abdomen has to move up. And breathe into your shoulders, into your armpits. From your elbows towards your hips, you want to do one straight line. And then take your arms up towards the ceiling, lift your head, and somehow come out. Walk your knees forward. And feel your arms, feel your shoulders. So if you had shoulder issues, then keep your brick. Otherwise, we try once without the brick where you place your palms together. Or you can all try and see if this is too much, then you take your brick again. So press your palms. There shouldn't be air in between your palms. Then again, you bring your elbows onto the seat of the chair. Same thing. Walk. Don't do this, but I'm watching you. So don't drop your arm. And then one more time, go back. Look at your thighs that they're perpendicular. Take your navel bend up. First, have your fingers pointing up towards the ceiling. Yes, good. If you can, Mareike, walk a little bit more back, if you can. And then see, can you bring your thumbs back towards your spine, towards your dorsal spine? Yes, well done, Sif. Go a little bit back. Touch with your thumbs, touch. Good. And let your head hang. Let your head hang, Sif. Let me see that your head is hanging. And the more the head is hanging, the more the abdomen has to move up. Keep breathing. And then look up. Bring your hands up. And then again, come out somehow. And then we keep the chair. We're going to do Urdhva Hastasana with the chair. So keep the chair on one end of your mat. And then it's with the base of your thumbs, the base of your thumbs, the base of your index finger that you are holding the chair. You're holding the chair down and make sure that the chair is on your mat. And then you step back. Step back, we're going to do Adho Mukha Svanasana first with the chair. Look towards the chair and the base of your thumbs has to push down. And then you extend up. Bring your wrists in line with your shoulders in line with your hips. Push the chair down. And then see, can you bring your heels down? Your calves have to extend down. If you cannot bring your heels down, you walk in a little bit. Your calves have to extend down. The skin of your shin bone is extending up. The front of your thighs as well is extending up. But don't drop. Don't drop your shoulder. Lift your head, Paula, a little bit. Lift your head. Your front ribs, all of you, spread them from the center out towards the sides. Pull your pubis towards your navel. Then look towards the seat of the chair. Keep your legs straight. Keep your arms straight. Bring your legs forward and then just look straight ahead. Spread your clavicles, look straight ahead. Let your groins, the groins can move down. Let your groins move down. Your arms are straight. And then you exhale, go back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you feel you have to walk in a little bit, walk in a little bit. Then one more time. Inhale, come onto the tip of your toes. Keep your legs straight. Bring your groins down, but pull your pubis up. Keep your clavicles spreading and look straight ahead first. Tip of your shoulders back. Lean back with your shoulders there. Lean back. And then if you can, look up towards the ceiling. And push the front of your thighs back, but your groins, they want to move down. And then you exhale, come back up, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And now we're going to do it with the breath. So when you inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. You can look up, otherwise look straight ahead. Let your groins drop down. And when you exhale, go back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And keep going. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Keep your clavicles spreading, groins are dropping. Look up if you can. And when you exhale, Adho Mukha. And finish your inhalations and finish your exhalations. Keep going so that I can have a look. Yes, well done. Let your groins go down, a little bit more down your groins, power. And the next time you are in Adho Mukha Svanasana, stay in Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then walk forward and come up. And take your chair away, have your blanket, but have your blanket only for your knees. So your abdomen, if you have a blanket, or a towel, whatever you have, bend it, place it like this, and then just take it only under your knees. And then you're lying onto your abdomen. We have no one here pregnant, have we? So we can all lie onto the abdomen. The abdomen is down, only the knees are onto the blanket. So you have a little lift for your knees. Then just put one hand on top of the other and rest your forehead a moment. And extend your big toes back. So the more lift we put under the knees, the more the groins will speak to you. Or actually, you know what? You all have a bolster. Take a bolster and then we put the bolster under the chest. So you're already halfway up. We're going to do back half. You can put chest, the bolster under your lower, under the breast, the lower ribs. So the lower ribs can rest there. The knees are on the blanket. You have the bolster there, so you're up already. And then see, can you bend your right leg like we've done onto the chair, but see if you can keep your groin down. Then you take it with your hand and first see if you can touch your buttock. Be careful if you have knee issues, Mary. Don't take it so much. Just use the belt. And then look straight ahead. You can put your left hand down, push your left forearm down, and then just look straight ahead. And then the elbow, your which one is it? The right elbow. Can you take it up towards the ceiling? And feel your groin. Feel your right groin opening. Then very, very gently release the leg. Mary, if this is too much, just go back onto the chair. Place your right forearm down. Bend your left leg. Just grab your foot first. Grab your foot where you can. And don't let the knee go out to the left. The knee has to point straight back. And then take your heel to touch your buttock first. And the elbow, take it back there. And then see, can you look up? Inhale, press your right forearm down. Your pubis, you have to lift your pubis towards your navel, otherwise your spine will hurt. And release your foot. And then, you know, with Bakasana, it's really a little bit weird when you do Bakasana. I just want to show it to you first on the feet. I need the blanket under my knee. So I just show you how you have to hold your foot. When you take your foot like this, so the toes are pointing down, the fingers are pointing down towards the foot. Then, but you have to have a good shoulder opening here. You have to turn your hands so that your fingertips are pointing in the same direction of your toes. This is not possible, and again you just hold the foot and bring it towards you. But you have to just hold the foot first with your fingers down, and then you turn, and see if you can bring your fingers to point up without sticking the abdomen forward. But we'll just try. So we have the bolster for the lift of the chest, the blanket for the knees. And if it doesn't come, then you just take the foot again, like you've just done. So lie down, the knees are on the blanket, your left forearm is down, then bend your right leg, and then first have your fingers pointing down. But don't lift your right shoulder so much. Bring your breastbone back onto the bolster. Look straight ahead, and then see, can you wiggle your fingers around to turn towards your toes, so that the toes and the fingers are in the same direction. Ecco, brava Maria. Yeah, well done, Isabella. Oh, good, Paula, you as well. And yeah, oh, you're already there. And then see, if you don't have any knee issues, the knee has to point back. And then see, can you push your heel a little bit further down? And then turn your right ribs towards the bolster. Oh my God. And then very, very gently release, mamma mia, release the leg, release the arm. So on one side I can do very well, but on the other side I have problems. So take your right forearm down, push it down, bend the left leg, and then first go and see wherever you reach. First the fingertips, let them point down, and then let your left ribs, don't take your left ribs off the bolster, turn. See, can you turn your arm? If you cannot turn it, just hold your foot. And then can you bring your heel a little bit further down? And then look forward. Feel that your left ribs are not leaving the bolster. And then see, can you press it down? Oh, well done. Well done. Take your left ribs, Isabella, a little bit more forward. And then exhale, let go, very, very gently, let go. And then just take your bolster away. Just do one Adho Mukha Svanasana to open up the back of your knees and to spread your lower back and to release your neck. Just Adho Mukha Svanasana. Extend your arms, extend your legs, lift your thighs up and push the root of your thighs back. And then walk forward. Then we're going to lie down. We're going to do Chatuspadasana, but have your blanket there. Have your blanket only for, this blanket is fine for your shoulders. So we're going, it's like doing Setubandha. We're doing Setubandha with the shoulders onto the blanket. So lie down with your shoulders onto the blanket. And then first, all of you only hold on to the sides of your mat. Spread well your clavicles. Feel that the tip of your shoulders are dropping down. When I lie down, I always feel that the tip of my shoulders are coming up, and then we shorten the clavicles. So let them drop down. Hold on to the sides of your mat first. Let the abdomen drop, your ribs, let them spread, the lower ribs, let them spread. Press your upper arms down, and when you exhale, lift your hips up first a little bit. Press your feet down. If you have issues with your knees, walk your feet further away. Then first turn your arms a little bit more from inside out. And then lift your hips up higher. Lift your hips up from the root of your thighs. Lift up. Don't turn your head. See if you can come more onto the tip of your shoulders. And then if you can, if your knees are not hurting, walk in a little bit. Walk in with your feet and lift up high. And then press your calves, stay there. Press your calves into the heels. And the heels are pushing down. So you bring more weight onto your shoulders. Keep breathing. Stay up. Feel your thighs. And then very gently, vertebra per vertebra, come back down. We're doing one more time. But please, if your knees are hurting, stay away with your feet. And this time, the rest of you, if you can hold on to your ankle bones, hold on to your ankle bones. Let your toes point straight forward. The heels are pointing straight back. And then inhale, come up. First a little bit, roll while onto your shoulders. And then inhale, exhale, raise your hips up higher. And then push your calves down, push your calves into your heels and feel that there's more weight coming onto your shoulders. And then stay there. Yes, well done. Bravissimi. A little bit, Malaika, if you can, a little bit more. And Swarudeya, a little bit more. And then very gently come back down. Then if you have the blanket there for your shoulders, take the blanket under your head or take it away if you want. Take it away as well. And then keep your legs bent. Take your arms out to the sides. If you have the space, keep your arms out to the sides. If you don't have the space, just bend your elbows. And then bend both legs well towards you. So here you're lifting your sacrum now, and the lumbar muscles are coming towards the floor because the sacrum is up. Then turn your legs completely down towards the floor, very close to your trunk, very close to your trunk. With your right hand, hold the knees together. And then you turn your head towards the left and close your eyes. See that the knees can stay together, one knee on top of the other. And breathe. Long, smooth inhalations, long, smooth exhalations. So the legs move towards the right and they're on the floor, they're resting onto the floor. And then the skin of your abdomen is moving from the right to the left. Your diaphragm as well, from the right to the left. See how much you can turn your head and close your eyes. First, come back to the center with your head, with your legs. Stay there. Feel that your elbows are in line or your arms. If you have your arms straight, look at your palms, that your thumbs are not higher than your shoulder. And then first keep your legs very close to your chest. Then you turn them towards the left. With your left hand, keep your knees together, keep them down. And then turn your head towards the right. Both clavicles are spread. Feel the abdomen. The abdomen as well is turning from the left to the right. The diaphragm, your armpit, chest, and your head. Your right armpit, chest, your right armpit is moving down towards the floor, and your right hip is moving away from your arm. And feel as well the difference, one side and the other. And then come back to the center. Place your feet down and just one more minute just to Baddha Konasana to release the lower part of your abdomen. Take your arms relaxed over your head and then press while your outer feet down and press them one towards the other. And then close your knees, turn to one. If you're ready there for Shavasana, you can go straight to Shavasana. Otherwise, turn to one side and prepare for Shavasana. Just going For little girls, close your eyes. Make sure that your hands are not touching anything or your feet are not touching anything. Your palms turned up. And then feel all the points of your back body touching the floor. And with every new exhalation, let all these points become heavy. Mentally draw the whole of your body there onto the floor. And then feel the left side, the right side of your trunk, that you have placed them down in an even way. Or at least that they're similar. And with your eyes closed, look towards your chest, towards your heart, and mentally follow the flow of your breath. Feel the breath coming in through both of your nostrils, along the sides of your throat, the sides of your chest. And then feel your breath everywhere in your body. With every exhalation, allow all the tensions to leave your body. completely let go. The floor is there to hold you up.